Welcome, Tiger fans, to another edition of Hardin County basketball. Tonight, it's Monday night, a Monday night game, and it will be boys only tonight, as the ladies will play tomorrow night right here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium, or rather tomorrow afternoon. Collierville comes into town tomorrow afternoon at 4:30, and you can catch a game right here on 93.5 FM WKWX. But tonight, it's Brooks High School from Brooks, Alabama, as they've invaded Michaela Welch Gymnasium. They're area champions of their division. They've won 17 games this season already. And then you've got our Hardin County Tigers that are playing as well as they have in, I'd say, a couple of seasons anyway. They've won 6 in a row. They won a big one the other night over Mumford. They find themselves in the hunt for a district championship, even though it doesn't matter really what happens tonight. And then they'll turn their sights after tonight's game to Friday night as Brighton comes to town for a big district matchup between the Lady Tigers and the Tigers. Let's welcome in Bob Atkinson. And Bob, a rare Monday night game and a rare just a single game tonight.
Yeah, a little odd from what we're used to, but these are going to be some great tune-up games for the Tigers tonight and Lady Tigers tomorrow night as we get prepared to enter district action in the tournament. Of course, we got one more district game, but I know Collierville, talking to Coach Burnham, really good girls basketball team that'll be good for us to play. And then Brooks, they look really competitive, obviously got a good record. Kind of look, like you said, a little similar to Central Alabama, who we played last Monday night at their place. And so I'm sure they're going to be well coached. And again, Coach Carpenter familiar with some of these Alabama schools, and that's why he likes to hook up with them. And so it's going to be a good test for us tonight and one I'm excited about.
Well, it should be a good one. I'm excited, too, as we played really well. I'm excited to see if we can continue the hot streak that we're on. We played good inside. We've shot the ball well. We've had a couple of younger guys. McGee has come in and played really well in place of Jake Gallick. Jake is hurt, and he's going to be out probably the rest of this week. They might can get him back by tournament time, but they played really well the other night. And even when Mumford started to come back and they cut into the lead, got it into single digits. And then I've seen this team before, not this particular team, but, you know, when you haven't won a lot, you tend to fold in those type situations, but not the other night. They fought back, and then they ended up winning it by 17.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in that game because it was such a huge a game from a district standpoint, and for them to hold on and win that game, and then for that step-back three from Wheeler to put us up by 17, which was huge when it comes down. If we do beat Brighton and we go to a tiebreaker there, that's huge. So.
Yeah, it will. All right, let's take a timeout. We'll be back with the opening tip and the starting lineups when we return. You're listening to Hardin County Basketball right here on 93.5 FM, WKWXFM.com, and you can watch it live streaming on YouTube on our Slice 93 channel. We'll be back with the opening tip when we return right after this timeout. Welcome back to Michaela Wells Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell along with Bob Atkinson bringing you Hardin County basketball on this Monday night as Brooks High School from Alabama has come into Michaela Wells Gymnasium to take on our Tigers. Just one game tonight. The men play tonight, and then tomorrow night it'll be the ladies as they'll play tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. Collierville come into town. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for Brooks High School. It'll be Newt Wood, Kyler Merks, Connor Lewis, Cameron Williams, and Cameron DeFlinger. And for your Hardin County Tigers, it'll be Rivers Hunt, Marlon Yarbrough, McKinley Thomas, Cooper Harris, and Kyle Lambert. So a usual starting 5 for the Tigers, except for Gallick. He's out tonight, but no other injuries that I know of, and we should be ready to play ball tonight. Tigers came off a big win on Friday night, so this is kind of a setup game just like last week when we went to Central Alabama. You don't want to have a letdown here.
No, it's a good test for us as well because we know this bunch will be well coached, and it'll be a good tune-up for us for Friday night.
So it'll be Wood and Harris will tip it off as we get ready to go. I think we're going to get ready to go. Everybody is unmasking now. Here we go. Good crowd here from Brooks.
Yeah, they
Alabama,
traveled well.
And more of a social distance crowd for Hardin County. Brooks will get the opening tip-off. Flingers, I'm going to say that all night. Duflinger has a basketball over to Wood. Over to the right side. They're on the north end of the court. Brooks with the basketball over in the corner to Williams. Williams thought about a three. And now he gets it back out front to Merks. Merks over to Wood, back to Merks, back to Wood. As they move it around, right around the top of the key, here's a three-pointer in and out, no good. Harris gets the rebound for Hardin County. Yarbrough with the basketball, he gets picked. As a one-on-one layup goes up, that's Merks by Rivers Hunt, and it's 2-0. Brooks. Hunt with the basketball over to Lambert. Lambert trying to hit a cutting Thomas, and the pass gets away from him, and then Brooks comes up with the turnover. They'll have the basketball on their end. Williams has it all the way across the court to Merks. Merks drives the baseline, gets cut off. Back outside, here's a three, and this time it's going to go over the backboard and out of bounds. It'll be Hardin County basketball with 6:47 to go here in the first quarter. 2-0 our score. Brooks on top. Hunt with it. Back in the backcourt. Now he goes across the timeline, down the corner to Thomas. Back out front to Yarbrough. Yarbrough fires a three. Good.
That's deep.
3-2 now. Yarbrough hits the three and gets the Tigers on the board. Tigers pressing. And now they finally get it across with Wood. Wood over to Williams. Williams shoots a three. No good. Harris with the rebound. And here comes Yarbrough. Yarbrough jogging across the timeline. Now drives with the right hand. Goes up off the glass. No good. They're going to say he's fouled. I believe on the floor.
Yeah, that's going to be on the floor. They're going to have a tough time checking Marlon there.
So the Tigers will have it underneath their own basket. Thomas to the inbound. Looking for somebody. You better hurry up. And there's a 5-second call. And you got to know that. And there's a couple of turnovers there here early by the Tigers. Brooks with the basketball. In the backcourt is Wood. Now they'll get it across to Williams. Williams drives on Harris off the glass. Good with the layup. He just beat Cooper, and we look a little sluggish.
Yeah, he's a player.
Yarbrough with the basketball over to Hunt on the right side. Got a wide open three. Pulls up, and then he's going to get it over to Thomas on the left wing. Thomas dribbles back around to the right to Hunt. Williams all over him. Rivers going back to the left. Now drives, penetrates, kicks it out to Lambert. He's going to drive it to the free throw line. Thomas now inside, goes up with a layup. No good, and he's going to be hit with a charge.
That's the right call.
Yep. So McKinley gets hit with a penalty with a foul. I got into football season. Yeah, it was a penalty. 5:26 to go, 4-3. Brooks on top. Lewis with it over to Mertz. Mertz fires a three, and he knocks it down. It's 5-3. They are not afraid to shoot the three-pointer, that's for sure.
No, they've taken about 5 already.
Yarbrough with it out front. Drives, gets it taken away from him as they got a hand on it, and Brooks comes up with the turnover. That's Wood. Wood down in the corner to Mertz. Mertz fires, nailed it again, and we better get a timeout, and we do. Coach Carpenter's seen enough as it's a 10-3 lead as they go on a 7-0 run against the Tigers, 8-0 run against the Tigers. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, welcome back to Michaela West Gymnasium as Brooks has gone off on a 8-0 run, 10-3. And it's like Bob said, it's just like we really not ready to play this game on this Monday night. And we need to keep this momentum going. Hardin County basketball on the backcourt. Here comes Hunt. Hunt looking for some help. Finally gets it to Lambert. Lambert to Yarbrough. Yarbrough on the right side now dribbles left, top of the key, looking for some help. Gets it to Hunt on the left wing. Rivers drives in, spins, left hand, good.
Move.
Good move on the inside by Rivers, and it's 10-5 now. Brooks, they have a little bit of trouble getting it inside. Here's a good play, a steal by Harris as it was tipped by Lambert, and it's Hardin County basketball. Lambert over here on the right side. Good hustle play by Kyle. Now Hunt with a basketball out front, driving to his left. Gets it over to Yarbrough. Yarbrough fires a long three, no good. Hunt is going to touch it last. It's going to go out of bounds. So Lambert will come out, Thomas will come out, McGee comes in, and Wilkes will come in for the Tigers with 4:01 to go here in the first. Brooks with the basketball. That's Lewis. Lewis finally gets it to Merck, and now they're going to get a 10-second call. They had trouble in the backcourt.
Yeah.
The ball got tipped away.
It was a quick 10 seconds.
It was.
I'll take it, but.
So it'll be Hardin County basketball with 3:49 to go, trailing 10-5. Yarbrough dribbling to his left, working on Mertz over in the corner to Wilkes. Wilkes dribbles back out toward the top of the key. Williams all over him. He's stuck now all the way across the court to Yarbrough. Yarbrough driving, spinning in the lane, left hand, gets fouled. Shot no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Kind of got bailed out on that drive. A little out of control by Marlin, but he was fouled. And hopefully he can knock his free throws down.
So Marlin will go to the line to shoot a pair with 3:31 to go here in the first quarter. First one up is in and out, no good.
You know, we've talked about our free throw shooting the past 2 or 3 games. It's not been what we need.
Couple of dribbles, eyes. He knocked that one down. 10-5, or 10-6 rather. Brooks with the basketball. Mertz with it. Now he'll get it across the timeline. He's trying to hit a streaking Wood down the sideline. He's going to throw it out of bounds. And it'll be Hardin County basketball. So the pressure getting to him a little bit. A couple of turnovers by Brooks now. And here comes Hardin County. Yarbrough with the basketball. Over to Wilkes. Wilkes picks it up out by the logo. Now gets it over to Harris. Harris on the right side. Way out here. Now drives. Gets it to Yarbrough. Down in the corner on the right side. Marlin will dribble back out. Drives behind the back, steps back, fires, no good. McGee reaches for the rebound, gets tipped out of his hand. Here comes Brooks as Wood has it over on the right wing. Dribbling back around, that's Mertz. All the way over to DeFlinger goes the baseline, throws up a little floater. Good.
Numbers are kind of hard to read, Steve.
They are. They got gray on kind of dark gray with an orange trim. Hunt with a basketball out front. Over to Harris. Harris back to Hunt. Hunt out front to Yarbrough. Burks on him. Now Marlin drives, steps back. Dangerous pass over to Wilkes. Almost stolen away. Now Wheeler will retreat back out front. Picks his dribble up over to Yarbrough, left side. Hunt, baseline. And they're going to get a block called on, let's see, who is that? That's Wood.
Yeah, that was an NBA flop.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So it'll be Hardin County basketball. In comes Whitley now. Harris will go out with 2:04 to go here in the first. 12-6 our score. Brooks on top. Wilkes will inbound underneath our goal. Gets it out to Yarbrough. Yarbrough now back up, calls a play, looking for some help from McGee. He does, and now he'll back up. Now he drives over to Thomas or Wilkes. Wilkes fires.
Boom.
Good.
Good boy, Wheeler.
So Wilkes with a 3, and they cut it 2-3 with 1:45 to go. Here in the first quarter, Mertz has it. Weaving around. Now he'll kick it out for a three-pointer off the iron. No good. Hunt with a rebound. And he'll get it to Yarbrough, and here comes the Tigers. Wheeler wide open with another 3, in and out, no good. Whitley battles for the rebound. McGee comes up with it, goes up. He's going to be fouled as a shot just rolls off the back of the iron, but he'll go to the line for a couple.
Good hustle by Caleb there to grab that rebound, put her back.
You know, John has really had some good minutes here lately.
He has.
So Caleb will go to the line to shoot a pair. First one up, good. 12-10 now. Gerald's into the game. Marlin will have a seat with 1:23 to go. So it's Wilkes, McGee, Whitley, Hunt, and Gerald's. Next one up is good. 12-11 now, 1:23 to go here in the first. Brooks with the basketball to Lewis. Lewis over to Woods, left corner, working on Hunt. Now they get it in the corner. Here's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound Brooks, but they're going to get, looks like Wheeler with a foul from behind.
Yeah, he kind of got out of position there and went over the back a little bit.
So here's first shot on the way. No good off the front iron. Swainer is at the line for Brooks High School. Next one on the way is good. Now Williams will come in for Lewis. So 1:07 to go, 13-11 our score. Brooks on top. Whitley with a basketball. He'll bring it across the timeline. Williams will meet him there at the logo. Now over to Hunt. Hunt on the right side. Dribble, penetrates, gets it to Wilkes. He's going to retreat back out at the free throw line to Whitley. Whitley drives, kicks it back out to Hunt. Hunt working on Woods out front. Now he's going to be picked. That's about the third time he's done that to a Tiger. He's going to go all the way. No good. Williams gets the rebound. He goes up. No good. But there's a foul on Hunt.
Yeah, he bodied him there. He's Rivers was in good position, and he knew how to draw the foul, though.
So Woods, that's about the third time that he's picked the pocket of one of the Tigers. So Williams will go to the line. First one up, no good. 33.5 seconds to go. 13-11 our score with Brooks on top. Appreciate you tuning in on this Monday night. It's just one game tonight as the men are in action. Next one up is good. Tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, it'll be the Lady Tigers in Collierville right here at Michaela Welch at 4:30. We'll have all the action for you right here on 93.5 FM. Wilkes with the basketball. Dribbling to his left, now back out here by the logo. 14 seconds. He's going to throw it away, trying to get it to Hunt. Here's Woods going all the way. Good. 7 seconds to go. They're going to have to hurry. Here comes Hunt across the timeline. 2 seconds. Puts up a three, and it's going to be no good. And, man, what a messy first quarter. And it shows 16-11 as the Tigers tried to fight back. Brooks on top, though. We'll be back in 1 minute with more Hardin County basketball right here on 93.5 FM. Welcome back to Hardin County High School, Michaela Wepps Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell, along with Bob Atkinson, bringing you Tiger basketball on this Monday night, as it's the Tigers and Brooks High School out of Brooks, Alabama. And they're on top of us, 16-11. Yarbrough with the basketball here to start the second quarter. Yarbrough has it, driving to the left, gets it to Whitley. Whitley almost loses it, now picks up his dribble and gets it back out front to Lambert. Lambert picks up his dribble over to Harris. They're really overplaying us. They're getting after it. Harris having trouble with the basketball, finally gets it to Whitley. Whitley goes up with a shot. It's going to be blocked. Williams comes down with it. And he'll bring it across the timeline. Merckx has it over to Ashley. Back to Merckx, to Williams, driving, and this time he'll throw it away. He's trying to kick it out to the three-point shooter, and Lambert ends up with it. Here comes Yarbrough. Yarbrough over to Thomas. Thomas fires, no good. Williams with the rebound. Merckx with it on the offensive end. Loses the ball just for a minute, picks up his dribble. Now they'll get it to Williams in the corner. Out front to Quillen. Back out front to Merckx now on the left side, and he's trying to get everybody lined up. Down in the corner, here fires a three. Good. Swainer hit a three, and they've really killed us from the three-point line in the first half.
They had 5 around the three-point line. Didn't even have anybody down low that time.
19-11 our score. Yarbrough working in the paint, gets it to Harris. Harris retreats back out at the three-point line, gets it to Thomas. Thomas inside to Whitley. He's going to throw it away.
Yep.
We are
discombobulated
right now is the best way to put it.
That's a good way to put it. Well, we've had too many turnovers, and this Brooks team is aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing hard.
Well, they're playing a lot harder than we are, for sure. 19-11 our score here in the second quarter, 6:15 to go here in the half. Merck has it, gets it over to Wood. They finally get it across the timeline, back out front to Merck. Now they'll set up their offense. Merck takes a step, shoots, and it's going to go out of bounds. Didn't touch anything but the wall.
No, that was an ill-advised shot there.
So here comes the Tigers, a quick pass down to Thomas. Looking inside, he'll dribble to his right. All the way back to the top of the timeline, the top of the key. Now Hunt. Hunt driving down the lane, goes up with a right hand, good. They made it hard for him.
Rivers can do that every time.
Here comes Brooks, right back down the floor, up with a layup, blocked by Harris. And now Thomas will end up with it, and here comes Hunt. Good block by Cooper. Over to Thomas. Thomas fires a three.
Boom.
Got it.
That'll help.
19-16 now as Hardin County gets a pair of baskets. Wood with it Over to Merck. Merck having trouble now. He gets across the timeline. Just weaving around the lane. Goes in for the layup. Good, and he's fouled by Hunt.
My goodness.
So Merck will go to the line to shoot one for the three-point play. 5:08 to go here in the second. 21-16 our score. Brooks on top. And it's good. 22-16 now. McGee comes in. Lambert is in. Hunt's going out. So it's Harris, Yarbrough, McGee, Thomas, and Lambert for Hardin County. Martin with the basketball across the timeline. They're trying to get him Trout. They do. He just heaves one up in the air. Good catch there by Harris before it went out of bounds. Now he's driving up off the glass. Good. He just took.
Yeah, that's a good move by Cooper.
The flinger to the basket and then went up over the top of him. And it'll be Brooks basketball. Almost turned it over by Thomas. Good hustle by McKinley. Knocked it out of bounds. 4:48 to go. Brooks with the basketball. Now they'll come across the timeline. That's Wood. Over to Williams. He's going toward the basket. Almost loses it out of bounds. Just throws it into the middle of the floor. Thomas is on the floor with it with possession, and Coach Carpenter calls a timeout. Good timeout there by Coach as McKinley was stuck with it on the floor. We'll take a timeout with him. 4:34 to go here in the second. 22-18 our score. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Did you say 30?
30. All right, welcome back to Michaela Webster Gymnasium. 22-18 our score, 4:34 to go.
You know, as bad as we've played, only down 4, I'll take it.
Yeah, they've shot the ball really well. I mean, they look for that three-point shot, but they'll attack the basket too. They've just kind of out-hustled us. Harris with the basketball, turns and throws it away.
We can't do that,
and we've had
though.
A bunch of those.
Yeah, that's just careless.
Mertz with the basketball, sees a lane, goes into the paint, throws up a floater, and no good. And Harris comes down with a rebound. He'll get it over to Lambert, right wing. Yarbrough with it now. Mertz on him, looking for some help. Dribbles to his left. Now he'll back it back out. Inside to McGee, and Caleb just can't get to it.
Yeah, that's really a good pass. It was a little bit low maybe, but had a little steam on it and got by Caleb out of bounds.
So Brooks basketball. Woods has it down in the corner to Lewis. Lewis dribbling back out to Woods. Or excuse me, that's Mertz. You can't see these numbers. Mertz has it top of the key. Thomas on him. Back over to Swainer. Swainer has a basketball to Woods, and now he's going to be fouled, and that's going to be on Yarbrough.
Well, he sold that well.
So they get it side court in front of Hardin County's crowd, and with 3:26 to go here in the half. Swainer with a basketball to Wood. Back to Swainer. Swainer dribbling to his left. Lambert on him now back at the top of the key with Wood. Thomas on him. Now he'll drive with the left hand, gets it back to Mertz. Mertz on the right side. Mertz dribbles back around to Wood. Wood with the open three. Nailed it. You leave them open, they're going to knock it down.
They shoot a lot.
25-18 now. Yarbrough in trouble as he just has to get rid of it. Another turnover, and here's a run out by Brooks with a layup. That's good. That's Wood, and it's 27-18. Now they're trying to trap him again. He keeps going to the corner. Needs some help. Gets it to McGee now. Over to Thomas. Thomas fires a three. No good. Mertz with the rebound. Here's a long pass down to Wood. Wood driving on McGee into the lane, and then he's going to run right over the top of Caleb as McGee was right there waiting on him.
Good defense by Caleb there.
So Lambert's coming out now. Thomas is coming out, and Wilkes and Hunt will come in. So it'll be Hunt, Yarbrough, Harris, McGee, and Wilkes with 2:25 to go. Tigers trailing by 9, and Marlin just had the ball picked off from behind. Brooks with the basketball. Mertz fires a three, in and out, no good. McGee with a rebound, almost turned it over again. They're all over you.
Yeah, they're like bees.
There's a long throw into the corner with Harris, now back out to Yarbrough. Yarbrough working on Mertz. Right at the top of the key, kind of sliding around, gets it to Wilkes in the corner. Baseline, turns back, finds Hunt. Hunt looking for a shot. Now he'll drive to the basket up off the glass, no good. Harris gets the rebound. It's back up and no good. Now a foul and a little contact there as some frustration setting in a little bit for the Tigers. Harris will go to the line to shoot a pair with 1:45 to go. 27-18 the score. Brooks on top. So a couple of dribbles by Harris. He eyes the basket, fires, and good. 27-19 now. Here's the second. It's good as well. And it's a 7-point lead by Brooks. They've got the basketball. Tigers trying to put on a little bit of a press in the back. Mertz comes across the timeline easily and then throws it out of bounds. He had Swainer going to the basket, but a little too high and threw it out of bounds, and the Tigers will get the turnover and have the basketball with 1:36 to go here in the first half. Hunt gets it into Yarbrough, back to Hunt. Rivers hustling across the timeline, gets it in the corner, has somebody behind him trying to trap him. He finally gets it to Cooper. Cooper back to Rivers here on the right wing. 1:21 to go. Rivers drives, kicks it out to Yarbrough. Yarbrough fires a three, in and out, no good.
Boy, that's tough.
Spun around, thought it was going to go down, but Brooks ends up with the rebound. They go up with a layup, no good. Harris comes out with the rebound, and here comes Yarbrough. Yarbrough has it under a minute now. 27-20 our score here in the first half. Yarbrough drives, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Brooks. They are absolutely eating the defensive boards up. The Flinger with a basketball. Inside now to Mertz. Back outside to Ashley. Dribbles it back to the Flinger. The Flinger has it out here in the corner, now driving on Wilkes. 27 seconds to go, and he'll back it back out around the logo. Picks up his dribble and gets it to Lewis. Lewis, they're just playing catch out there. Way outside here. Now here goes the count. He'll finally get it over to Swerner, and now back to Ashley. Brooks driving, fires, no good. Hunt fires a long three as the buzzer blows, and that'll do it in the first half as Hardin County finds themselves behind 27-20. We'll be back right after this timeout. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. 27-20 our score. Hardin County behind Brooks, Alabama. Let's take a look at the first half totals.
Okay, Steve. Tough first half for your Tigers. Came out a little bit sloppy. You've had some turnovers. I looked at the three-point totals. We talked about threes. Brooks has taken several threes, but they only made 4 in the first half, and we made 3. So the difference in the game really, they've done a really good job on the boards and been very aggressive defensively. We've had a tough time getting good open looks and made some sloppy turnovers, like we said. So we're down 27-20, still in this game. Your scoring totals in the first half: Rivers Hunt with 4, Marlon Yarbrough with 4, Cooper Harris with 4, McKinley Thomas with 3, Wheeler Wilkes with 3, and Caleb McGee with 2.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sloppy start for the Tigers. I don't know if it's a Monday game, but let's bring in Coach Burnham. And Coach, we've had a couple of consecutive Friday, Monday games, and it seems like tonight we're a little bit hung over from the big win on Friday with the way we started.
Yeah, a little bit. I'll tell you this. They kind of mirror each other, you know what I'm saying? The teams, they kind of do the same type of things, looking for that outside shot and then try to penetrate it inside. And they have turned the ball over a few times, too, trying to make the basket pass, and guy wasn't breaking and threw it away a few times. But we were a few times coming down here on our own. We weren't taking care of the ball very good the very first time. Yeah. And they got hot and hit a few shots in a row, but I still think it's anybody's ball game right now.
Well, let me ask you this, and you'll go through this tomorrow night as Collierville comes to town. Is it a little bit out of your routine, and is that something that you have to talk to your kids about, because you used to playing at 6 and at 7:30, and now here we are with single games?
It is different, and what we had it originally scheduled for tomorrow, both of us, we'd play Collierville, they would play Brooks, and somehow Brooks had to play another conference game tomorrow, so that's why they agreed to play tonight. But you're right, anytime that you get out of routine, it's tough, and we just kind of do what we do, I guess, like Carpenter says, we do what we do. But also, you had the Super Bowl Sunday, so people probably had too much to eat.
I know I did. I did. Well, you get a big win on Monday night, on Friday night. Now you come in and you take on a Collierville team, somebody that you'll probably see hopefully down the road. Collierville
is already locked into a sub-state game or a sectional game, and we wanted to play them, just kind of get the feel of them. They have They have 4 really good athletes, and then they have 2 big girls. One is about 6'4", and the other one is about 6 foot, and they like to press and they like to run. So we wanted to get a feel for that to maybe have a chance to if we played them, at least we know what we'd have to do and be ready to go come that sub-state game if we get that far.
Well, we're down here to the last week of the regular season, so how do you feel like your girls are playing at this time of the season right now?
I really think that we have come a long ways, and we're doing a lot of good things, especially on the defensive end. We need to block out a little better on the defensive end at a half-court set, and we need to put more pressure on our half-court zone trap or our full-court zone trap. And that's only 2 weaknesses I see on our defense. Our offense, our three-point shooting has to step up. We probably have to improve that about 15%. So if we do that, we're going to be in good shape. I thought the other night when we played Mumford, they like to play that slow down technique, and they like to play that half-court defense and keep it inside. And I really felt like we did a good job about running our offense. So, I feel good about our team. Like I said, if we can hit some outside shots and hit them a little easy bunnies too, and just kind of spread it out on them. But, yeah, I'm feeling good.
Our man out there on the court, he is filling it up right now from the half court. We may need to insert him into the second half.
He hit 3, so that's how many we have at halftime so far. Yeah, he's knocking them down. He's looking good, and really not a bad crowd for
a Monday night.
For a Monday night and one game, it's really not bad at all. And they've been in it. They've been vocal and really Brooks people, they brought some people.
They brought a crowd too.
Hopefully we can play them. They're not too far. They're right by Florence, in Florence. But I'm so happy about next year about the traveling that we need to try to play people who are closer by. Them 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 15-minute trips. That's not very good. So hopefully we can win Friday night against Brighton. If we can win that, then we're going to be in first place, and everybody has to go through us.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the kind of the way things are set up now. As long as you're the top seed, you're playing home.
That's right, and for them to have to travel now, they'll have to travel that 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we're going to have the home court advantage, and hopefully we can get a big crowd out here and make things happen and have a lot of excitement. The other night when we played Dyer County was probably one of the best crowds and being involved and getting after it, and they really helped our team. I mean, they were the sixth player out on the field there, and they were in the game. And so, like I said, it looks good, and hopefully we can keep on keeping on.
Well, I know you and Coach Carpenter are pretty close, but he's got a really great opportunity coming up Friday too.
He has a chance to do something the boys haven't done in a while. I think your son was the last one to be in first place of the district, and he will tie for first place with Mumford if he can beat Brighton. If Brighton beats us, he'll be in second place. And second place is not bad because he'll play that first home game at home. So,
yeah.
And if somehow Mumford got upset, they would have to come to play us here. So hopefully he can win, and hopefully he's been flipping that coin to have that good luck and get there. But yeah, they've done a good job. Our boys have really overachieved, I think, from where we are. They've worked hard and they've got themselves in a really good position to be able to do some good work at the end of the season. I'm talking about the district tournament and the region.
Well, y'all seem to be clicking too, and
we are.
It seems like Skylar has picked her game up. The last, I'd say, at least 2 weeks, she's really picked up inside, outside, and seems like everybody's like coming with her now.
You're right, and I'll tell you too. I think that Sarah Strickland has really stepped her defensive game up. If you watch, and Faith Ann Shelby has too, and Skylar has been more of a leader and been trying to take a little bit more off the offense by attacking and trying to score more, which is a big plus for us. So again, if we get some outside shots falling and we're pushing the ball up the floor, we can probably play with anybody in our area right here, because this team, again, I'm going to tell you, they're going to press us. They're going to press us hard, a 2-2-1 full court press, and they're going to have some bigs in the back, and they're going to have some quick in the front, and so we can see where we really are. So this is a big game, and Collierville, I don't remember what their record was, but they have beat a lot of people that they played.
Well, look forward to it. It's tomorrow afternoon.
4:30 game.
4:30 game. So if you can't make it out or you don't get off to work till 5, get out here as quick as you can, and you can catch it right here on 93.5 FM and also on YouTube. Watch it live at Slice 93.
Slice 93.
Slice 93.
I like it.
Yeah, or the WKWX FM app. Either way, we want you here, but if you can't make it, we're going to bring all the action to you as the Lady Tigers and Collierville hook up tomorrow afternoon, 4:30. And then we'll be right back here on Friday as Brighton comes to town for a bid district matchup and get here for a 6 p.m. tip-off as the Lady Tigers will have a chance to win the district outright on Friday. So a big Friday of basketball.
Senior night, too.
Senior night, too. That's right. Exactly.
We got 10 seniors.
All right, let's take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter, 27-20 our score as Brooks on top. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium as we start the third quarter. It'll be Brooks High School basketball. Merckx will inbound it for Brooks. Awful quiet in here for a basketball game. A lot of people here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's the Dean of Schools down there, so it must be a really good game. What are we waiting on?
The Dean of Schools.
The Dean of Schools, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Michael Davis down there. Woods with the basketball. They're on the south end of the court as we get started here. Over to DeFlinger. DeFlinger out front to Merckx. Merckx has it, weaving his way around at the free throw line. Shoots, no good. Lambert gets the rebound, gets it to Hunt. Here comes Hardin County. Rivers with the basketball on the right edge. Now he'll dribble back left, looking down the corner to Harris. Harris trying to get it inside, a little late, and it's tipped out of bounds. There's a little bit more urgency with our passing tonight. Is Thomas will inbound it from underneath the goal. They'll get it to Yarbrough, left wing. Now driving. Kicks it over to Thomas on the left side. He'll circle back out front to Hunt. Hunt has it, driving. Back to Thomas in the corner. They're trying to get it inside to Rivers. They do, and it goes off his fingers, I think.
Yep.
Yes, goes out of bounds on the Tigers, and another turnover, another mistake by Hardin County. We've just struggled all night long. Of course, a lot of it has to do with Brooks. 27-20 our score, 7:04 to go. Here's a quick pass inside as Lewis goes up. He's going to be fouled by Lambert, but he'll go to the line to shoot two, and they just beat us down the floor. So Connor Lewis will go to the line. First one up is good. So he'll get another with 7:01 to go, 28-20 here in the third. Lewis, a couple of dribbles, fires, good. Yarbrough with the basketball. Now some pressure by Brooks. Hunt back to Yarbrough. Yarbrough working on Woods. Now across the timeline to Hunt. Hunt all the way across to Lambert, almost picked off. Now gets it to Yarbrough. Yarbrough into McKinley. McKinley spins, turns around, off the glass, good.
Good pass and shot.
Now the Tigers trying to press. Lewis has it, finally gets it to Wood. Woods all the way over here to DeFlinger. DeFlinger flings one, no good. And it's going to be a walk called on.
He took a little hop step.
Merckx. So it'll be Hardin County basketball with 6:28 to go here in the third. Yarbrough has it back court. Just one-on-one out there. Merck almost stole it away. Now he'll get it back across to Harris. Harris just drops it. Over to Merck. Merck drops it, saves it. Hunt is going to have it, and as he was trying to go forward, he stumbled a little bit, and they're going to call a walk. That wasn't a walk. But I know one thing. We don't get our heads out of our rear end. We're fixing to get beat here tonight. I've never seen anything like it after the way they played the last 6 games.
Well, they look like we looked earlier in the year some.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So it'll be Brooks basketball in the front court. DeFlinger has it over to Williams. Now DeFlinger out top. Over to Merck. Merck drives, kicks it to Woods in the corner, fires a three, nailed it. 32-20 now. Harris with a basketball, gets it picked. And it goes right to Thomas, out here to Yarbrough. Yarbrough driving in the paint, goes up off the glass, no good, but I think they're going to get him on the floor. They will. It'll be Hardin County basketball underneath their own basket with 5:41 to go. 32-22 the score. As now we got a timeout. Woods will come out, and into the game will be Swainer. Thomas with the basketball. Looking for some help, looking for somebody, needs to hurry. Now gets it out here to Hunt. Hunt on the left wing. Takes a couple of steps, spins into the lane, up off the glass. No good, but he's going to be fouled. And this time he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, he almost got that to drop.
Yeah,
too.
they don't have an answer for him, but
No.
we have just it's been just a struggle for us all night. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First one up is good. 32-23 now with 5:33 to go here in the third. Couple of dribbles. Rivers fires and good. 32-24 now. Tigers cut it to 8. Now they're putting on a lot more pressure in the backcourt. Merckx has it. Finally weaves his way across the timeline all the way to the basket. And he'll have to stop. He's going to throw it away. He got up underneath the basket in amongst the big boys and trying to get it back outside and just missed his target. That was Swainer and threw it out of bounds. Another turnover. Yarbrough with it in the front court. Left side working on Merckx. Now he'll drive to the free throw line, steps back, goes to the glass, up off the glass, good. 32-26 now. Brooks on top. Here's Williams quickly into Swainer. Swainer up off the glass, good. That time they beat the press down. It's 34-26, and we almost throw it away. Out of bounds on Williams. That stops the clock with 4:52 to go here in the third. Lambert to inbound. Yarbrough with it out front. Driving. Kicks it out here to Harris. Harris fires a 3. No good. Rebound will go to Lewis. And here comes Brooks. A quick throw down to Duflinger. He goes up with a left hand. Good. Lambert with it in the front court. Williams all over him, gets it to Hunt, almost forced him to go out of bounds. Now they're going to call him with a walk.
Yeah, he did. He took 2 steps.
Coach Carpenter, he's just kind of just got his arms crossed and set back. I mean, what do you do?
Well, you just had
a lot of
these
mistakes.
Games.
Here's a steal by Yarbrough. Yarbrough goes up, no good, and Brooks will get the rebound. Here they come back. DeFlinger has it over to Williams. Williams fires a 3, in and out, no good. Hunt with a rebound. And then Merckx almost knocks it away, and he goes sliding into the crowd over there for Hardin County and out of bounds. It'll be Hardin County's basketball in the backcourt, 3:59 to go here in the third quarter. 36-26 our score. Yarbrough with it in the backcourt. Merckx on him as he crosses the timeline. Working on him outside. Penetrates, and now they're going to say he walks.
I believe we've got more turnovers than we do points, Steve.
I believe we do, too. I mean, it's just been a nightmare. 3:48 to go. Brooks will have it in the backcourt. Swainer with it. Now he gets it across to Williams. Williams down in the corner to Lewis. Lewis fires, good. Another three-pointer. And it's 39-26. They have shot it well. Harris has it in the corner. Working on Ashley. Harris looking inside. Now gets it back outside to Hunt. Hunt thinks about a 3. Gets it over to Yarbrough. Yarbrough on the right side. Dribbling around. Almost stolen away. Merckx all over him. They're going to pick him. And now it's balls on the ground. Yarbrough comes out with it, gets it to Hunt. Almost got it stolen away, but a good hustle play by Yarbrough. Hunt has it over here to Harris. Harris fires, no good. And it's going to be Merckx with the basketball. Here he comes hustling across the timeline. Over in the corner, here's a shot, no good. Wilkes gets the rebound. Here comes the Tigers. Swainer missed from the corner. Hardin County has it. Here comes Yarbrough dribbling down the line. Good. Lays it up right over the edge of the iron, and it's 39-28. Lewis has it almost picked away from behind as Wilkes knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, and what Wheeler just did to them is what they've been doing to us all night long.
Yeah. Harris comes out, and Gerald will be in the game for Hardin County with 2:26 to go here in the third. Brooks with the basketball. Swainer with it in the corner, back out front to Merckx. Now they slow it down just a bit. Over here to Quillen, all the way back across. Here's a three, no good, and it's going to go out of bounds as Lewis lost one from the corner. And it'll be Hardin County basketball with 2:09 to go here in the third quarter, trailing by 11. Yarbrough with it to Hunt. Hunt across the timeline. Lewis on him down the corner to Wilkes. Wilkes all the way back across the court to Yarbrough. Yarbrough fires a long three, no good, and it's going to go up and over the backboard and out of bounds. It's been that kind of night.
Yep.
So it'll be Brooks basketball with 1:53 to go here in the third. Lewis has it in the backcourt. They're trying to get him trapped. Finally splits two. Now here's a three that is going to be blocked by Hunt. Yarbrough comes down, or excuse me, Gerald comes down with it, gets it to Yarbrough. Here comes Marlin. Marlin at the top of the key, working on Merckx. Almost had it stolen away again. You can't tell me there's not some fouling in that. Here's a nice pass by Hunt, leaves it to Yarbrough up off a layup, no good. Off to the right, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Hardin County basketball. Whitley will come in. Yarbrough will have a break. He's had a tough night so far, too. Merck has been all over him.
Mm-hmm.
So Gerald's will inbound it from underneath our own basket, and he throws it out of bounds.
My goodness.
He threw it over here to Thomas. He's having a seat. He thought Wilkes was going to break, and he didn't, and just completely just threw it out of bounds. 39-28 our score. Brooks with the basketball. Merckx has it. Dribbling down, kicks it out to Williams. Williams fires an open three, no good. Tipped by Whitley. Hunt comes up with it, and he'll get it over to Wheeler. Wheeler has it on the right side. Gets on the baseline. Now he'll circle back around. Wheeler out front. Merckx all over him to Whitley. Whitley right side. 52 seconds to go. Whitley needing some help, and he's going to throw it away as Williams gets the steal. Williams with the basketball all the way down, gets it in the corner. Now out front to Merckx. Merckx drives with a little floater. Good.
That boy can play.
Well, he's just out playing all of us, just out hustling us. 41-28 the score. Hunt has it out front. Driving to his left, and now finally a foul.
Well, they've bodied us all night long like that, and they've let them get away with it.
So it'll be Hardin County basketball. As they'll go up with the right hand, there's a foul. And it'll be Hardin County's basketball. Wilkes will inbound to Yarbrough. 17 seconds to go. Yarbrough out by the HC. 10 seconds to go. Now he'll drive into the paint, lays it up, no good. Lewis comes down with it. Here's a breakaway. A spin in the paint, up with a layup, no good, but then they tip it back in. That's Swainer right at the buzzer, and that's the way it ends in the third quarter. 43-28 our score. Brooks on top. We'll be back with a fourth and final quarter when we return right after this. Well, I know it's a Monday.
I'm just looking at Brooks' team there. They look a little bit like that team from that movie Hoosiers. You'll just look at them right there.
Well, they've outplayed us.
Yeah.
They've outplayed us on both sides of the court.
That team in Hoosiers outplayed most every team they played, too.
They've shot the ball well. We've made a lot of mistakes. I don't know how many turnovers we've had. We've had a bunch.
Glad we're not keeping up with them. At this point, the only thing I can say about tonight, I'm just glad we didn't have to drive to Killen.
Exactly, yeah. So it'll be Hardin County basketball as we start the fourth. Thomas inside to Harris. Harris has it, goes up, it's blocked, and they're going to get Swainer with a foul. So Harris will go to the line to shoot a couple. Tomorrow afternoon at 4:30, it'll be the Lady Tigers and Collierville. You can catch it right here on 93.5 FM. First one up by Harris is no good. And then on Friday, Brighton comes to town for the final regular season game. Big district matchup with Brighton. Both teams need a win to the Lady Tigers need a win to stay atop and get them a district championship. The boys need an opportunity to get a win to flip for a district championship. So a lot on the line on Friday night. Maybe that's what our guys are thinking about, and they forgot they had a game tonight. Brooks with the basketball. Lewis has it in the corner, fires good. Been all night long.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of boys that can shoot it.
So 46-28. Here comes Yarbrough. Yarbrough over here to Hunt. Hunt driving with the left hand. A little baby hook in the middle. No good. It's going to be tipped by Lewis. And then here's a run out to Swainer. Swainer up off the glass. Good. We didn't even give any effort.
No.
Yarbrough now with it with 6:55 to go over to Hunt. Hunt over here on the left wing. Gets it to Lambert. Lambert driving on Lewis. He's going to lose it off his foot. Now he gets the basketball back and then throws it away. Merck has it. Merck all the way across. It's 3-on-2. He pulls up, and it's good. I know one thing. This film study, if they go watch it, it could be ugly in there tonight. Here's Lambert. He fires. It's good, but now we've got a foul. Who is it on?
I think they're going to get them. I think they're going to count the basket, and we're going to get the ball.
So we got a push-off on Harris. Lambert gets the 3, and Hardin County will get the basketball with 6:21 to go, trailing 50-31.
Well, we could use a 6-point play.
Hunt with the basketball inside, spinning, up off the glass, good.
Or 5.
So here comes the pressure by the Tigers, and they're going to get Lambert. So he jumped up in the air, and the flinger got him on the foul.
You've done a good job with that name tonight.
That's a tough one. The flinger with the basketball out front. Thomas on him. 50-33 here in the fourth. Tigers trail. Merckx with it, working on Thomas, just weaving around. Finally goes inside, and it's going to be blocked by Hunt. Hunt has it across the timeline. Drives down the lane, kicks it over to Thomas for 3, in and out, no good. Merckx gets the rebound. That's an elbow, man. That's another one. Now they get 2 warnings on Yarbrough and Merckx. Merckx is one of those kids.
Deserved it.
Yeah,
he's an in-your-face. I'm going to beat you to the basket. I'm going to get every ball, and he's done it tonight.
Yeah.
But he can get a little cocky.
Yeah, and he don't like being taken out either. He's throwing a fit over here on the sideline, but he's a player.
I'd like to have him on our team.
He's him and Yarbrough have gone at it all night. Yarbrough with the basketball, dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. That's the kind of night it's been.
Yeah.
We just need this 5:33. They just ought to start running the clock. And now here's a foul. That one's going to be on Yarbrough, I think. He took an elbow right into the face. So it'll be Brooks's basketball underneath the Tiger basket in the backcourt. Now they finally get it in. The flinger with it. He picks his dribble up. Tipped away by Thomas. He finally gets it back on the tip. And here comes Woods with a running layup. Is good, but I think we had a timeout called, did we not? We did.
Brooks called a timeout. I don't know why they were going in for a layup.
Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to say. How did they do that when he was going in for a layup? The action really wasn't. Well, anyway, we'll take whatever we can get. 50-33 or score, 5:20 to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Brooks basketball after the timeout, 50-33 the score. And here's a quick foul on Hunt. Here's what I don't understand.
Bad
all right,
call. That's a bad
they've
call
done
there.
that on us all night long on our side with no fouls called, and that's a little touch foul. And we get the call.
Yeah.
Anyway, Brooks with the basketball out front. Williams fires a three, nailed it. No hands in his face, not anything. If you don't get something in their face, they're going to knock it down just about every time. And it's 53-33, and they build a 20-point lead with 4:55 to go. Yarbrough having trouble with the basketball. They're all over him. That's Woods, and now they're finally going to get him with a push-off. And Marlin finally gets a call. I'm telling you, you're talking about bodying them up. They get right in.
Boy, they do.
The point guard's face, and now he's over there talking to the official, like wondering why. So into the game comes Dylan Jean. That name sounds familiar. As that's the nephew, is that right?
Yeah.
Nephew of Donnie Jean. Or
Well, I think
Donnie
it's his
Jean.
nephew's son.
Nephew's son. Martin's first shot is up and good. 53-34. Couple of dribbles. Next one on the way is no good, and Lewis gets the rebound. Lewis has it across the timeline. And now here's a quick foul on Yarbrough. They're going to get him. That's what his third
fourth.
or
Third
fourth.
or fourth. Third, I guess.
Fifth team foul. Hardin County's in the 1-and-1. 53-34. They back it out. Merck back in the game. Gets it to Williams, right wing. Dribbling back to his left. They leave him open for a minute. Gets it back to Merck. Merck drives and loses the basketball out of bounds. I'll give him one thing. He's a competitor.
Yeah,
he gets frustrated with everything. Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't go right.
Well, he makes so much happen with his motion and driving to the hole.
Hunt with the basketball to Harris. Harris drives, lays it up off the glass. Good. Good move there by Cooper. And it's 53-36. And now that ball stolen away. Merck threw it away. Here's Yarbrough. Yarbrough over here on the left wing, driving, and they're going to say he turned it over. How many turnovers of that? It's got to be close to 100.
Well, like I said, it may be as many as we've scored, and we've got 36.
So some subs coming in for Brooks with 4 minutes to go. They'll inbound it here in the backcourt. They're trying to make sure they got 5-on-5 here. It seems like it's been 10-on-5 sometimes. Swainer with a basketball across the timeline. He dribbles it off his foot right to Yarbrough. Yarbrough comes across the timeline, coming down the lane all the way, and it's going to be blocked by Swainer and knocked out of bounds, but it'll go out on Brooks. So it'll be Tiger basketball with 3:47 to go. Lambert out here to Hunt. Hunt on the right wing over to Thomas. Thomas fires a three. No good. Harris with the rebound up off the glass. Good.
Boy lost his shoe.
And it's 53-36 now. 3:38 to go. Brooks with the basketball. Lewis has it in the backcourt. Trying to find some help. Finally gets it to Gene. Gene has it. Gets it to Swainer. Swainer, right wing, back out front to Lewis. Lewis over here to Gene. Gene dribbling to his left. Gets it to Ashley. Over to Lewis again. And now Ashley has it. Back to Swainer on the right side. Lewis with a basketball. Lambert on him. He'll dribble it back out. Under 3 minutes to go now here in the game. Ashley with it back out on the front court. They don't look like they're too worried about shooting the basketball. Just running time. We're letting them do it.
Yeah, I think they're running clock and we don't know it.
Almost stolen away as they try to get it to Ashley. And now a timeout. Who called the timeout? Did we call the timeout?
No, Brooks got a 30-second.
All right, we'll take a timeout with them. 2:38 to go here in the game. 53-38 our score. We'll be back right after this. (53-38), 2:38 to go here in the game. Brooks basketball in the front court. Swainer with it out front. Over to Williams to Gene. Gene has it underneath, and he's going to be tied up there by Harris, and it'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Brooks basketball underneath their own goal with 2:20 to go. Hasselbeck in the game now for Brooks. Swainer with it. Stolen away by Hunt, and it's going to go out of bounds on Rivers. Nothing going our way for sure.
Yeah, that counts as a turnover, doesn't it?
Yep. Hasselbeck will inbound it to Swainer, back to Hasselbeck, back to Swainer. Swainer at top of the key, over to Ashley. Now he'll dribble it around back to the top of the key, over to Hasselbeck. Hasselbeck has it, or excuse me, that's Lewis. Lewis dribbling down into the baseline, and he's going to throw it away. Here comes Hunt. Hunt has it. Hunt up off the glass, no good. It's going to be blocked from behind. They're going to get him with a foul. Hasselbeck got him from behind, but it's a good play on his part. Yeah. He kind of waited, and he was patient. And as Rivers went up, he got him from behind, but got the block shot. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. First one up on the way is good. So he'll get another one. Yarbrough will come out, and Wheeler-Wilkes coming in now with 1:48 to go here in the game. Been a tough night for the Tigers. It was a tough start, and it hadn't got any better. What's the closest that we've been?
We were down 7 at halftime, and we hadn't been closer than 7 in the second half.
Ashley with a basketball over to Hasselbeck. Hasselbeck fires a three, no good. Here's a whistle underneath. And they're going to call it on Hunt. So that'll be Rivers' fourth foul, team 6. And we've got some substitute claps in the game now. Gerald's in the game, Wilkes in the game.
And Hutchison.
Yeah, Zach Wright and Hutchison in the game for the Tigers here. 1:15 to go. Woods with the basketball out front. Gerald's on him. Over to Hasselbeck. Hasselbeck, all over him is Wilkes. They'll get it to Gene. Gene has it. Goes into the lane, puts up a shot.
Nice
it's going to be
block
blocked
there.
out of bounds.
I believe that's the best defense we've played all night.
Maybe. 57 seconds to go here in the game. Brooks is going to come into Michaela Welch and end the 6-game win streak over Hardin County as they'll look to Friday night as Brighton will come to town. It'll be a huge game for both teams, really for Hardin County trying to get into that number 1 spot and an opportunity if Mumford doesn't lose this week. Wilkes with a shot in and out, no good. And Brooks will get the rebound, and they'll just walk it down. 25 seconds to go. Woods has it out front. Now Gerald's comes out on him. Just running down the time. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. They've done called it off now. They're not going to call a foul, and that's the way it's going to end. 55-39 is the way it'll end here as Brooks High School from Kellen, Alabama has come in to defeat the Tigers and end their 6-game win streak. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back to wrap things up from Michaela Welch here at Hardin County High School after this timeout. Welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. A tough night for our Tigers as a 6-game winning streak comes to an end as Brooks High School comes in here and puts one on Hardin County. That's the best way you can say it. As we were flat from the beginning. We looked like we didn't want to be here, just to be real honest. That's just my opinion as looking at the team and the way they play. We had a lot of turnovers, a lot of unforced errors. And, I hope that they got this out of their system when Brighton come to town, because Brighton is not going to be an easy game. It was a tough game over there. We beat them by 2 at their place, but they're going to come in here and they're going to be a little bit better, a little bit quicker, and they'll shoot the ball a little better than this team. So whatever it was that was going on tonight, they better get it together and forget this one. Some nights you have these. Some nights you just don't match up well, and maybe this is one of those games.
Yeah, it was a tough night for the Tigers. Like you said, this didn't come out with any fire or emotion. Brooks came in clearly going to take a win, and they did, and punched us in the face early on, and we just never recovered. And you have to give credit to Brooks, certainly, for their game plan and their aggressiveness in the game, but clearly not our best game. And it's reminiscent of a few of the games that we played early in the year when we're just getting started, where we had some struggles. And hopefully they get this one bad game out of their system. They clearly did not play well tonight. Way too many turnovers, just played sloppy with the basketball. Didn't shoot the ball well. And, again, Brooks, give them credit. They played great defense. And Brooks got a kid that's Kyler Merks. He had 20 on the night for them. Really good ball player, very aggressive. He shut down Marlin most of the night. And then they had 8 threes on the night. But not a great night for your Tigers. We do go down 55-39. You're scoring for the Tigers. To go along with that, we didn't have anybody in double figures tonight. Wheeler Wilkes had 3 points. Caleb McGee with 2. McKinley Thomas with 5. Kyle Lambert with 3. Cooper Harris with 8. And the leading scorers for your Tigers, both with 9 points, Rivers Hunt and Marlon Yarbrough. So a tough night for the Tigers. And, you know, sometimes you just have those, Steve. You look at the college game and even the pros. Sometimes you just come out and you draw a blank. I've seen Tennessee do it this year in basketball. You clearly should be able to play with a team. And like Coach Burnham said at halftime of the game, they do kind of mirror each other. But they clearly were more aggressive tonight and really just wanted the win. They came in here wanting the win, and they got it.
Well, they play a smaller division than we do in Alabama. But obviously that doesn't matter. In basketball, if you match up with a team or you shoot the ball well, which they did, we didn't – the one thing that kind of disappointed me was our effort on defense, and that's where we've been really winning our games, is playing really aggressive on defense. We let them shoot. We let them have open threes. They went down the lane. We didn't really contest a whole lot of shots on the layups and things like that. And like I said, they got after us on their end of defense where they got up in our face. And, I mean, they played up in us and bodied us up all night. Mm-hmm. And there wasn't really any calls going, that way as far as touch fouls or anything. They made it difficult for Marlon all night long, and he got frustrated there toward the end. And Merck, one of the kid we were talking about, he's one of those types that will get under your skin, and he did that tonight. But you can't fault his competitiveness, no. and they, like I said, they shot the ball well. And even when we went inside, man, they had some kids that had some hops, and they went up aggressive and blocked some shots too.
Yep. When you play a game like this, I'll be honest, I like it when the refs let the boys play, and. Yeah. And they did tonight to some degree, but what it created was a lot of turnovers for us because we didn't handle it very well. They were up in our face. They bodied us up. It created a ton of turnovers, which killed us. And so, it hurt.
Well, it's not going to be much difference on Friday night. When Brighton comes to town, they're going to play the same way. They're going to get after you. And it'll be an interesting ball game. Like I said, we beat them over there. They didn't shoot the ball particularly well over there on their home court. They've got the long drive over here, but they got a lot to play for. I mean, especially us. I mean, we got a chance to win a district. And so hopefully we can forget this one.
They need to forget this one.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now.
Yeah. Just get out of the gym, go home, and like we never even played.
Yeah, I mean, now let's turn the tide over to tomorrow. I'm really excited about tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, 4:30 game. Collierville coming in here is really like these pool games when you're playing baseball. It's an early game that really doesn't matter at all on your record book. But this really is a team that we potentially could match up deep in, let's say, a sectional tournament or something. So we're really going to get an idea of where our girls stand tomorrow, but not a lot of pressure on them because, if you lose the game, not a big deal. Yeah. But I'm excited about that game. I hope our girls come out with some fire, unlike our boys did tonight, and we'll see what we can do tomorrow night.
Well, it'll be a good game for us. Coach Burnham wanted that game. They wanted a really good team before we got into the district tournament. Brighton is going to come in here. They've got 5 kids, maybe 6. They had 6 over there. They got some injuries. 3 or 4 of the girls that they have, they got out of the classroom to come and make a team up. They've had some struggles over there with injuries, with COVID, people just opting out, not playing. And so it's been a tough year on the ladies' side. We should win that one easily. But I think that's why Coach Burnham wanted this game on Tuesday night, is for that reason. Let's get a good team in here. Let's get a team with some size, and let's get a team that, like you said, if things go well, we'll probably see in the 3rd round or so.
Yeah, I've looked at, in our district, I feel like Dyer County and Hardin County are the 2 top teams. Obviously, that's the way it's going to play out. But beyond Dyer County, you've got Arlington and Bartlett from the other district that we'll match up with. Well, that's the only 2 teams in that district. Then in the other region in Memphis, there's only 2 teams. You've got Collierville and you've got Houston. And Houston's not very good. And so basically, we can win this district tournament and come out with a 1st seed and get some home games on. We can match up there down the line with either Collierville or Arlington again, and with a chance to maybe go to a state tournament. There's a lot to play for before then, but you got to be thinking long term, and so this is a big game tomorrow for them.
All right, tomorrow afternoon we'll be back at it right here on 93.5 FM and on YouTube Live on Slice 93, also on our WKWX FM app. You can follow us any way that you would like, and we'll bring Hardin County basketball as the Lady Tigers will take on Collierville at 4:30 right here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium. We appreciate you tuning in on this Monday night. Hardin County loses at 55-39. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon, 4:30 tip-off time. Lady Tigers and Collierville right here on 93.5 FM. For Jane at the station, for Bob, I'm Steve Cornell saying have a great rest of your Monday evening, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 for more Tiger basketball.
All right, I'll be here again tomorrow. Bye.
All right, good deal.
Bye.